Cancer. Check the moon sign if you have Cancer in your astrological chart. You do not get a Cancer to resonate with this reading. You can be energetically connected to somebody who has Cancer in their astrological chart. You could have Cancer in your astrological chart, or you can come across this reading and you know what? It just resonates for you. Alright. So let's get right into it. Cancer, you have the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Hank Williams. You also have the King of Cups, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus, Michael Jackson, who's actually a Virgo. He was a Sun in Virgo. He also had a Venus in Leo. Hidden energy is the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo. And this is Dolly Parton, who also has a moon in Virgo. Alright. So there's new job opportunities coming your way, Cancer. And they're very stable. Okay. This will lead to long-term longevity, essentially. You're also at the height of your career. Okay, you're at a position where it's like, what else can you do? You've done so much, right? And you're really at this large peak in your career where you're really getting in touch with your emotions and taking the initiative to express them and running whatever businesses that you have very effectively by remaining emotionally available and yet practical at the same time. Okay, you're also Queen Midas. Okay, everything you touch turns to gold, okay? Especially if you are a woman or a feminine energy, okay? If you are a masculine energy, you are also, doing very well financially, I'm seeing here, in the future as far as with your career. Feeling like your career is going to go the way that you want because you're following your emotional joy and happiness. Now, if you're in a relationship, you feel like your partner is consistent. Every day is the same thing. Okay, if you're a man, you feel like your partner is very consistent, right? Like she doesn't switch it up, or the feminine energy in the relationship, whoever that is, does not switch it up. Meaning, like, it's not one day they're happy, next day they're sad, next day they're upset. It's every day. It's very consistent, very profitable regarding your businesses or your money. Okay. Dolly Parton's been married for 50 plus years. You may be very private about your relationships or your connections as well. If you are single, there's someone coming into your life that will see your value and your worth, especially if you're in a very feminine energy or you're a woman. Okay? Now, there's also a masculine energy that is in love with you, and they feel that a friendship could lead into a real relationship. You're very practical, very grounded during this time. Everything that you are investing your money, your time, your energy into is just flourishing, essentially. There's also a magnetism where people really want to be around you all the time. Like they want to know what you're doing. Take that as confirmation. They want to know what you're doing. They want to know how you're doing it. It's just like Princess Diana said when she said, it's really like they want to know, where did you get the strength? And what are you going to do with it? That's the big thing. It's one thing to be strong. It's another thing to know you're strong. And then it's a whole other thing to use that strength. What are you using the strength for? Right? What's the future for? Okay. Tell you what I want, what I really want. You got days so on, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Fuchsia, the beautiful Spice Girls. And it's saying if someone is pregnant, it's a boy. Congratulations. But also, you have Nine of Pentacles, Venus and Virgo, Paris Hilton. That's hot, right? So maybe you're actually born into wealth. Okay, Cancer represents banking. Many Cancers are wealth, like they're literally born into wealth. If you pay attention those that are in your life that are Cancers, or if you pay attention to the media, if you notice a lot of the children that are of celebrities, they are Cancers. Those are Cancer children. Those children will be wealthy for the rest of their life. Many of you are wealthy, like you were born into wealth. If you have some form of, I see many of you are going on vacation, especially if you're a woman or a feminine. Let me just say this combination. If you have a business though, it's very profitable, and you work when you feel like working. Like you don't actually have to work. See, the Knight of Pentacles is when you got to this point where you're okay by yourself. Like if you're single, you're in no rush to get a relationship. Like you're good. You're good. You're cool. Alright? You're like whatever, you know, the right thing will come along when the time is right. I see for a lot of you this will be happening in the next week. I can give you time within the next week. You have the Knight of Cups, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus. And then you have the Queen of Wands, the legendary Mariah Carey. You have Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Ophiuchus. Okay? And King of Wands, Cancer, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Ophiuchus. So counterparts, if you are in a relationship, you are only interested in each other. Okay? So if you are in an official relationship, you're only interested in your significant other, and they're only interested in you. And a lot of the world or other people are interested in your significant other, but they only have eyes for you. Okay? They're very spicy, caliente. Okay? They're in the spotlight. You can't miss them. So they could be like a singer, a dancer, an actor, a rapper, a singer, business owners, okay? This is the Titanic with Rose and Jack. It's almost like getting lost in the, because it's the sea, but the sea is actually feminine energy. It's like getting lost in the love of it all. I always like to say that we're all seas, right? And what you're doing when you meet someone is you're basically learning that particular sea, and you're exploring that sea. The beautiful part about it is you'll never be able to completely know that sea. Right? You ever hear about that? Like, oh my God, this is such a, you know, the sea is endless, which is why, esoterically, it's a mirror of space. Right? Space and the ocean are no different. It's a mirror effect, essentially. It's a mirror effect, essentially. The ocean is a mirror effect. The ocean is literally a mirror. When you look at the ocean, it's a reflection, but the reflection is of space. As above, so below. Stars aren't just up here, but they're also down here. Many of you are seeing an astrologer. You may, I feel like if you're single, you've kissed a lot of frogs, right, in your life, and you're still very optimistic about love. You still have a very good sense of self about what love is. You feel very confident in yourself. And if you are single, right, you are very attractive. People are very romantically interested. Now, there's a problem here. The Knight of Cups in reverse is someone who's interested in the same sex, okay? But they're moody. Like, this is someone who's very moody. Usually, you know, this is like so it's like usually a gay man, essentially, or someone who is just interested in the same sex. And they're very moody, very jealous, very overly emotional, and it's not warranted. They have misplaced feminine energy as well with this Knight of Cups in reverse. The energy of their femininity is extremely misplaced, which is why they're lacking creativity, and a lot of the things that they want to come in fruition is not coming true. This is a man or a man, whoever's in the more masculine energy. This could be a boy band for some of you, or someone that you know who has Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus in their moon, where they have Cancer in any of those particular planets in their astrological chart. All right, they're receiving bad public recognition. They're also rejecting you or taking back a proposal. So they gave a proposal, they're taking it back, but it's because they're not interested in women. They don't like women. Or like this person could actually have a hatred for feminine, for women, and embody feminine energy. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, have you ever met people who they don't like women, like they're not romantically interested in women, but they want to sort of act like a woman, but they still want to identify as a man? This is someone who does not like women. Like, they may actually have a hatred for women. It's very paradoxical. Does that make sense? It's a hatred for women while still trying to embody this feminine energy that is misplaced on someone. It's not balanced. It's not balanced. So it's affecting their career in a negative way. They're losing connections as well because of this. Meaning no one wants to be associated with them. Or people are going to start to detach away from them, knowing that being connected to them means you too are just as at fault for where they are coming with this feminine energy. It is distorted. Maybe the patriarchal because of the Aquarian energy. Somebody was going to get married, now they're not getting married as well. If you're single, there's a masculine energy coming in that is romantically interested in you. And I feel like this person is looking at you or watching you, but there's confirmation. And whoever didn't like you, I just feel like you flew away because I see the butterflies back here. I feel like you just sort of like flew away to do your own thing. And you don't see that person as a viable option romantically, or you don't see them as a viable option to be someone you would want to connect with. Rather that's in career, in your community, in your government, in your group involvement, or your brotherhood, or whatever it may be. A lot of you are kicking somebody out of a group or something like that. This is a lot. This is what I got. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. Thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd. This is so. I mean, if you are, I feel like you're getting a lot of attention. I mean, on full display. Many of you guys are witches. The Queen of Wands is a witch. Many of you guys are witches, or you work in prisons, institutions, and asylums. You're astrologers, or you could work in philosophy, psychology, spirituality. You could be a singer, dancer, actor, rapper. Many of you guys could work with realty. The person who is approaching you, they want to be like your husband, though. King of Wands is somebody who you do want to get a relationship with. He is sort of like Mr. Right. Pretty much. Okay, she is Mrs. Right. So, beautiful. Spicy caliente. And this is for your